My parents were Jewish from New York. My mother's family moved to Miami when she was very young. And she was a school teacher. And I think that was one of the things that brought her to the arts. She used the arts a lot in her teaching. Both my parents just loved the arts. They didn't do it professionally, but they had season tickets to the opera and the Players Repertory Theater that we had in Miami at that time, where again, I was very fortunate to be an intern there when I was in high school. And they just loved to go to the theater. So they took me to the theater a lot, and both music and not so much dance, but theater and music. And they were really artistically inclined, even though they never studied the arts or did anything formally in the arts. My mother was very creative and did a lot of visual arts projects. They were also great dancers, ballroom dancers, Latin dancers. So they had no training, but anytime we went to a bar mitzvah or a wedding, the dance floor would clear when they got on the dance floor. So they just had a lot of natural talent. And my father played the piano by ear, sang opera by ear, had a talent for languages. It was just something he did. So, I guess the talent was there. They never pursued it as a career or even as, a serious endeavor. But I think just being exposed to all those things made a huge impression on me. And I remember as a child, if they ever wanted to give me a reward or a present for anything, it was tickets to the theater. That was it. That was the one thing I wanted. And I also remember that I used to think that the real world that really mattered was the theater when the lights went out. And the rest of the world outside was just something you had to be in so that you could go to the theater. And that was my impression of life as a very young child. And I was
I,
always acting and always dancing. My dad used to call me Sarah Bernhardt because I was always doing characters all the time.